You've been trying to fix your life by changing everything except the one thing that actually controls your experience. After this, you'll see why every solution you've tried has left you back at square one. Here's what nobody talks about. We're all running the same exhausting program. We wake up scanning for what needs to change today. Who needs to act differently? What situation needs to shift? Which circumstance is blocking our happiness? It's like we're constantly playing a game where the rules keep changing, but somehow we never win. This lesson reveals that we unconsciously follow a backwards plan for happiness, constantly looking outside ourselves for someone or something to change so we can finally feel okay. It shows why this approach never works and points to the one place where real solutions actually exist. Think about your mind like a 24/7 news station. It's always on, always broadcasting breaking stories about why you're not okay yet. The traffic made you late, special report, day ruined by poor infrastructure. Your partner forgot to call, breaking news, love may be dying. The promotion went to someone else, career crisis, dreams destroyed by office politics. You've been frantically trying to change the events the news covers, but you've never thought to question the editorial bias of the newsroom itself. Your coworker gets promoted to the position you wanted, and instantly your internal newsroom goes live. The anchor desk lights up, career destroyed by office politics. The analysis begins immediately. What went wrong? Who's to blame? How can this be fixed? You spend days replaying conversations. You draft emails you'll never send. You imagine confrontations that make your heart race. You analyze every interaction for signs you missed. Your body tenses every time you see their name in your inbox. The news ticker at the bottom of your mental screen runs constantly, unfairness confirmed. Future uncertain, worth questioned. You're glued to this coverage, watching the same story from every angle, feeling progressively worse with each replay. But here's what's actually happening. You're not upset about a promotion. You're upset about the story your mind wrote about what that promotion means. The newsroom took a simple fact, someone got a job, and turned it into a 5-part series about your inadequacy, the unfairness of life, and the bleakness of your future. The stories feel so real because you're watching them, but you're also the one writing the headlines. We have this plan for happiness, and it goes like this. If my boss would recognize my work, I'd feel valued. If my partner would change that annoying habit, I'd feel loved. If my kids would listen, I'd feel respected. If traffic would cooperate, I'd feel calm. If the world would just rearrange itself according to my specifications, then finally, I could relax. It's an exhausting plan because it requires constant vigilance. You're always monitoring. Is this person doing what they need to do for me to be okay? Is this situation unfolding correctly? Are all the pieces falling into place yet? And when they don't, which is always, your newsroom has fresh material. More breaking coverage about how the world is failing you. More evidence that happiness is being withheld by circumstances beyond your control. We tell ourselves this plan makes sense. After all, if these external things really did change, wouldn't we feel better? But think about this. Every time something has changed the way you wanted, how long did the satisfaction last? You got the job, the relationship, the house, the achievement, and then what? Your newsroom just found new stories to cover. New things that needed to change. The plan ensures you'll never arrive, because as long as you're looking outside for what needs to change, you'll always find something. Then something shifts. Maybe you're exhausted from running this program. Maybe you catch yourself mid-story and realize you've been here before, many times. But suddenly you see it. You're not arguing with reality. You're arguing with your own thoughts about reality. That coworker who got promoted, they're probably at home right now, worried about living up to expectations. That partner who won't change, they're running their own newsroom, broadcasting stories about what you need to change. Everyone's waiting for everyone else to be different so they can finally be happy. This is the moment everything changes. Because you realize you're not actually trapped by circumstances. You're trapped by the stories you tell yourself about circumstances. And unlike circumstances, stories can be questioned. Your newsroom has been running the same editorial policy your whole life. Find what's wrong and demand it change. But you're not just the viewer. You're also the producer. You're the one who decides what stories to run, what angle to take, what meaning to assign. And if you're the one writing the headlines, that means you can write different ones. Here's what we haven't understood. There's another plan available. Not a plan that requires the world to change, but one that changes how we see the world. Instead of trying to fix the news, we can change the channel. This doesn't mean pretending everything is fine or positive thinking your way through life. It means recognizing that your peace has never actually depended on what's happening out there. It's always depended on the story you're telling yourself about what's happening. That promotion story could be rewritten. Colleague receives opportunity that wasn't mine to lose. That forgotten phone call could become partner managing their own full life. The traffic could simply be cars moving at the speed they're moving. Notice how your body responds differently to these headlines. The same facts, but without the editorial spin that creates suffering. Your newsroom can report facts without manufacturing crises. The relief is immediate when you stop trying to change the news and start questioning the newsroom. You don't have to wait for anyone to be different. You don't have to control outcomes. You don't have to manage the universe. All those grievances you've been holding, if only they would, if only this would, they're all versions of the same backwards plan. They all place your peace in someone else's hands. They all guarantee you'll keep searching where solutions don't exist. The real solution has been in the one place you haven't looked, your own interpretations. The moment you stop waiting for the world to change and start questioning your stories about it, you discover you've had the power to feel peace all along. It was just hidden under the headlines. Your internal newsroom will keep broadcasting, that's what minds do. But you don't have to believe every story. You don't have to watch every channel. You can recognize the editorial bias and choose differently. This isn't about perfect thoughts or never feeling upset. It's about finally looking in the right direction for peace, not out there in the endless stream of circumstances that need to change, but in here, where the stories are written and where they can be gently questioned. The world will keep being the world. People will keep being people, but you don't have to wait for any of it to change. Your peace is available the moment you stop believing it depends on the news. If this felt grounding, you're welcome to like the video and subscribe. No rush. Just a gentle way to stay connected as we continue. Let yourself settle into this moment. There's nothing to fix right now. Nothing that needs to change. Just you, here, breathing naturally. Notice your body in the chair or wherever you're resting. Feel the support beneath you. You don't have to hold yourself up right now. Let the furniture do that work. Take a gentle breath, not forcing anything. Just allowing air to flow in and out at its own pace. Bring to mind something you've been waiting to change, some situation or person you've been monitoring. Don't analyze it, just notice it there. Feel where that story lives in your body, maybe tension in your shoulders. Maybe tightness in your chest, maybe a knot in your stomach. Just notice. Now imagine your internal newsroom. Picture the anchor desk. The bright lights. The urgent breaking news banner. Watch it for a moment. And now, reach for the remote. You don't have to turn it off. Just notice that you're holding the remote. You've always been holding it. Breathe gently. Let your shoulders drop. Feel what it's like to know you can change the channel whenever you want. The news will keep running. But you don't have to watch. Rest here. In this space where nothing needs to change for you to be okay. Where your peace doesn't depend on any headline. Let yourself float in this quiet space. No stories to believe, no problems to solve. Just awareness, breathing, being. When you're ready, take one more gentle breath. Feel your body again. Wiggle your fingers if you'd like. You can return to your day now, knowing the remote is always in your hand. The newsroom will broadcast its stories. But you decide what to watch. You decide what to believe. Take this knowing with you. Your peace is always just a channel change away. Thank you for spending this time in practice. A free digital ACIM resource is linked in the description if you'd like it. And if you wish, you're welcome to comment. I am grateful. Thank you for spending this time with us. As you move through your day, remember, your internal newsroom will keep broadcasting its urgent stories. But now you know you're the one holding the remote. Be gentle with yourself as you practice changing the channel. Take care.